Welcome to the Smarter Biography product update. We have some new features I'll be covering with you here. Launching our app, you see our familiar splash screen, and I'm already logged in, so it's taking me to the first introductory screens, which talk about how beautiful our lives are, how wonderful our memories are, and the importance of us needing to save those for ourselves and for others. Getting into the app, you can see these are guided tutorial overlays here. We will update these for new features that we introduce. Here you can see two main things, which are the introduction of the search by hashtag feature, as well as we now have 4 icons. We've introduced the second icon, the What's New feature. When we get into the app, we're at the home screen right now. And again, here's icon number 1, the home screen. Icon number 2, the What's New or information screen. Icon number 3 would be our writing screen. And icon number 4 would be our user profile screen. Going back to the home screen, we do have 2 new big things here. One you can see is a search by hashtag. So this allows you to search for any public stories that a user has posted publicly. When they're writing their stories, they're allowed to tag the story by up to 6 different hashtags, and you can search for that here. You can also see we have a quick note box here that you can use to write down quick thoughts and memories so you don't lose them. If you don't want to write anything down and you want to just increase your screen space, you can just hit the X mark here. But to write a thought down, you just write it, you hit save, and you would access it in your draft stories area, which I'll show you shortly. And we still have the same usual stories posted publicly that you can just scroll through if you would like to. The info tab just shows new features that are upcoming on the mobile application as well as the desktop or web application. It talks about getting started and how to use the app a little bit here, more static text. Similarly, timeline is more static text, but it's meant to give you some ideas about how you should think about your life and the key milestones. When we get into the chapter stories area, you can see there are 3 tabs: draft, public, and private. We did reintroduce a private tab. The idea is you might have draft stories, but you obviously would finish those stories. You may not want to post them publicly, which means they would be on the home screen. You may actually want to just post them privately, and this is where you would access those. For the quick note menu that I mentioned, this is where the notes that you've written would be stored. And you can see I just had a test one that I previously kept here. And then lastly, I just wanted to show the user profile screen. You can indeed use an alias here. The use of an alias would persist throughout the application. So if you posted a story publicly or commented or any email sent through the system, your alias would be used. Any notifications, likes, or comments and such would be in notifications. And then here you can add your interest. So you would get emails based off of the categories that you add here. So if I wrote a story about death and I published it, you would get notified about that. Those tutorials that I just mentioned, you can always reactivate those by hitting this button here. And that again just gives you a little information about how to use the different screens within the application. I hope you enjoy using the app, and please let us know if you have any questions. You can contact us at info@smarterbiography.com. Thank you.